Peace be unto you and your family. 12th Chemistry Refresher Course Model. In this, we are going to discuss about Unit 16 Chemical Equilibrium. After discussing all the points in chemical equilibrium, finally, we come to know what is meant by chemical equilibrium, states the law of mass action, deduce the expression for equilibrium constant Kp and Kc, what is Lich-Chordley principle, and explain the effect of various factors that affect a system at equilibrium. One by one, we are going to discuss now chemical equilibrium. It is dynamic in nature, that is, both forward and backward reactions are in progress at equilibrium state. There are two types of equilibrium reaction. One is homogeneous equilibrium reaction, the reversible reactions in which only one phase is present, hydrogen gaseous state, iodine gaseous state, HI also in gaseous state. Heterogeneous equilibrium, the reversible reactions in which more than one phase is present. Calcium carbonate solid on decomposition is converted into calcium oxide solid and carbon dioxide gas. More than one phase is present, it is called heterogeneous equilibrium. Come to law of mass action. The law states that at any instant, the rate of chemical reaction at a given temperature is directly proportional to the product of active masses of the reactants at that instant. Rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant power Xa. For example, if the equilibrium reaction is A plus B gives C plus D, the rate of any chemical reaction is directly proportional to concentration of A and concentration of B. If the stoichiometric coefficient of A is x, B is y, means here A power x, B power y, where x is the stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant, square bracket represent the active mass, that means concentration of reactant. What is the active mass? Active mass means molar concentration. If the concentration expressed in molarity, it is called molar concentration. Molarity equal to N by V, N equal to mole. If volume is expressed in liter, liter power minus 1, or decimeter cube, decimeter power minus 3. We know 1 liter equal to 1 decimeter cube. Expression for equilibrium constant Kp and Kc. Let us consider the reversible reaction. Xa plus Yb gives Lc plus Md. Capital A, B, C, D are molecule. Small x, y, L, M are number of moles. Where Ab are the reactant, Cd are the product. X, Y, L and M are the stoichiometric coefficient of A, B, C and D respectively. Applying the law of mass action, the rate of forward reaction is directly proportional to product of active masses of the reactant. To convert the directly proportional sign into an equal sign, usually we add a constant. So Rf equal to Kf into A power x into B power y. Similarly, the rate of the backward reaction, Rb in backward reaction, Cd are reactant, Ab are product. Rate of backward reaction is directly proportional to product of concentration of C and D. In backward reaction, these two are reactant, raised to their power L and M. To convert the directly proportional sign into an equal sign, we add a constant, that is rate constant for the backward reaction, where Kf and Kb are proportionality constant. At equilibrium, we know rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. So, Rb equal to Rfa. What is the value of Rfa? Kf into concentration of A power x, B power y. Rb equal to Kb into concentration of C power L and D power Ma. Bring the constant term to the left hand side and concentration term to the right hand side. When you bring Kp to the left hand side, it becomes Kf divided by Kp equal to Cd by Ab equal to Kc. That means Kc is equal to equilibrium constant Kf divided by Kb, where Kc is equilibrium constant in terms of concentration, that means active mass. This C indicate concentration. So that concentration is indicated by square bracket. At a given temperature, the ratio of the product of active masses of the reaction product raised to the respective stoichiometric coefficient in the balanced chemical equation to that of the reactant is a constant known as equilibrium constant. If the reactant and product of the above equations are in gas phase, then the equilibrium constant can be written in terms of partial pressure Kb. That means Kc we know, concentration of C power L and concentration of D power M divided by concentration of A power X and B power Y. If the concentration terms are replaced by partial pressure, Kb equal to P of C power L, P of D power M divided by P of A power X and B of P power Y. There should not be any square bracket in this Kb, where Kb is equilibrium constant in terms of partial pressure Pa, Pb, Pc and Pd, or the partial pressure of A, B, C and D respectively. Come to the relationship between Kp and Kc. We know Kp equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng, where R is a gas constant, T is temperature in Kelvin, and delta Ng is the change in the number of moles of gaseous product and gaseous reactant. If delta Ng equal to 0, Kp equal to Kc into RT power 0, anything power 0 equal to 1, therefore Kp equal to Kc. For example, H2 in gaseous state plus I2 in gaseous state gives you 2Hi, which is also in gaseous state. Delta Ng for this reaction, formula number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant, that is equal to number of moles of gaseous product 2 minus number of moles of gaseous reactant 1 plus 1 equal to 2 equal to 0. If delta Ng equal to positive, Kp equal to Kc into RT plus positive value, Kp is greater than Kc. For the decomposition of ammonia, we can calculate delta Ng value. Delta Ng equal to 3 plus 1 equal to 4 gaseous product minus 2 equal to plus 2 positive value. Kp is greater than Kc. If delta Ng equal to negative value, Kp equal to Kc into RT power negative, that means Kp is less than Kc. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. Delta Ng equal to number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant equal to minus 1. Come to Le Chatelier principle. It states that if a system at equilibrium is disturbed, then the system shifts itself in a direction that nullify the effect of the disturbance is called Le Chatelier principle. Application of Le Chatelier principle. First, effect of temperature. If the temperature of the system at equilibrium is changed, the system responds by shifting the equilibrium in the direction that attempt to nullify the effect of the temperature. N2 plus 3H2 gives NH3, delta H value is minus 92.2 kilojoule. The negative value indicates that the forward reaction is exothermic, the backward reaction is endothermic. In this equilibrium, the forward is exothermic, that is heat is liberated, while the reverse reaction is endothermic, that is heat is absorbed. Come to effect of catalyst. Addition of catalyst does not affect the state of the equilibrium. The catalyst increases the rate of both the forward and reverse reaction to the same extent. For example, in the synthesis of NH3, by the Haber's process, iron Fe is used as a catalyst. Similarly, in the Conrad process of manufacture of SO3, platinum or vanadium pentoxide is used as a catalyst. Let us consider an example for Le Chatelier principle. Hexa aqua cobalt 3 ion when treated with the Cl minus ion displaces all the aqua complexes and form tetrachlorido cobaltate 3 ion. It is in blue color. Pink color is converted into blue color. On the left side, take copper coke Borden. Cobalt chloride is dissolved in water. In a beaker which is in pink color, on the right hand side, take cobalt chloride complex in a beaker which is in blue color. In the middle, we have got an equilibrium of these two chemicals which is in purple color. When pink color is changed into purple color, changed into blue color, the intermediate color is purple color is formed. Now, take hydrochloric acid and put a few drops of in the middle. We see the solution turns blue. We can also reverse the reaction by adding some water and we can see the pink color. So, if you add HCl, forward reaction takes place, and if you add water, backward reaction takes place. And my dear students, in this video we discussed the chemical equilibrium. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. Thank you very much.